That you're down to fight over.
No,
or Flavor Flav.
Maybe it'll be like somebody, another like.
Yo, appreciate you, dog. Sorry,
Strong
his interview is coming out. It's gonna change the game.
Just no raggedy hood rat.
All right, Ant, bro.
P-Face, the hardest out.
Yup, much you pay.
Where you from in Compton?
Yeah, I'm from Eastside Compton.
What hood?
Compton BLP, Compton Bottle Roast.
All right, 83rd Street.
That's what's happening, man. Shout out Compton.
Okay, he turned up.
Yo, I love how everybody's voice got to get a few octaves deeper when they announce where they're from.
Period. And they got to be very clear.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's authentic.
Les, you want to take your spot back?
Hey, though, we, yeah, you feel me? I beg a pardon on that.
What?
Like when people try to get turned over they hood, usually, you know what I'm saying, I say something, because, like, keep that shit regular. Like, when you bang hard and say your hood twice, that type of shit gets so you know what I'm saying, and, because just be regular, you know?
Yeah, bro. So the title of the video is No Jumper host Young and Hefe gets marked out by 18-year-old P-Face. You know what I'm talking about? He just said it with his chest. It was a LA greeting, right? Pretty much commonplace or whatever. How you in the environment? Yeah, they try to put it on thick, bro. Like, I mean, it's a trip, bro. You know what that shit remind me of, though? It remind me of this.
Give me your phone, bro. Give me your phone.
Back up, man.
Why you recording me, bro?
On trip. Back up.
Oh, you said what? I'm from EC 1. Give me your phone, nigga.
You know what I'm talking about? It got ugly out there for blood. Yeah, he said, I'm from EC, 1-9. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, they like, oh, P-Face was like kind of aggressive. I think he just said it with his chest. You know what I'm talking about? No fear, whatever, how you, but asked him, like, where are you from? He's crazy, bro. I bumped into a yesterday from Inglewood. You know what I'm talking about? He asked for some weed or whatever, I asked that nigga, where you from? Speaking of Hefe, right? I know y'all seen yesterday, the Point Shoot did a video on Hefe, whatever, how you basically saying he got marked out. This shit, this is on helmet.
Care about nothing but what the checks say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'ma bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Point Blank. You airball and you brick this time. Beep. Now let's get to it. So, I've been seeing this faceless turd who goes by the name of Point Blank. It seems like he has a problem with Adam 22 and all hosts that goes on No Jumper. Every segment, every time No Jumper comes out with something, this faceless turd has the scope out looking. I'm starting to believe this is somebody that has been heavily involved with Adam 22 in the past. Now, pertaining to how this coward speaks and how he's a faceless channel and like to remain that way, what? And that's all you hear from time to time. I believe that this faceless turd is somebody from New Hampshire or the East Coast. He sounds like somebody that probably skateboarded or somebody that was in the BMX community that had a falling out with Adam, seeing that Adam chose the podcast. And what did he do? What? Right behind Adam, he chose the podcast. Every segment is directed towards Adam 22, No Jumper, Poetic Flacco, and anybody associated with No Jumper. First,
Yeah, Point from up the way. He from up north. You know, I don't know if he from SAC or like, you know, talking about, and I think his frustrations come from a lot of the dick sucking be doing or whatever. You know, talking about like you see it just be or whatever. I don't really know where his frustrations stem from, but I think it'd be a lot of fake shit going on, bro. And I be trying to like, you know, talking about even the scale, because if everybody dick sucking, it ain't no balance.
This guy was riding the hiatus of young Aunt Hefe in UTs. He pointed out how Flacco was hating about me coming on no jumper. He was a fan. Now all of a sudden, for some reason, he's mad. I've been making everybody mad as of lately. But as I've been seeing, you can't make everybody happy. What? That's just how it goes in this space. So what we about to get into is this faceless turd changing his tune. Now you have to watch the people who remain faceless and choose to oppress. And I must say, with some of you other content creators who chose to spin a narrative after this faceless turd, it's kind of disappointing. Definitely you guys who's supposed to be street or come with these street narratives. But I guess I just...
I hope, bro, I don't know if you watched the video, but I ain't changed. My tone was the same. The title was different. You know, and I was thinking that when I did the first video, I'm like, Peel gonna see this shit, and he gonna be like, this going with the narrative that everybody else going. My titles be like, you know what they say, bro. But let's keep it lit though. But yeah, and you know, I with you, bro, for sure, nigga, wholeheartedly.
You gotta chop this stuff up to content, because that is what we doing. And Bobby Boucher, Waterboy, I am on to you. So let's get into this content. And y'all already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect, and we're gonna commentate.
Versus King Pill situation, because I believe that I may have gotten it all wrong in my previous video where I determined that young Aunt Hefe marked out King Pill. And so I'm hoping to install the necessary corrections here so that we can get this thing straightened out, because no one marked out King Pill that day. If anyone got marked out, it was Aunt Hefe that got marked out, not King Pill. What? So this is what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys new evidence in this investigation. And I want to start with the first clip. This is going to be young Aunt Hefe. And I want to explain what's going on in this clip. So young Aunt Hefe has been taking a lot of backlash lately. And he's been taking this backlash because he refuses to call out the 16 for instigating that confrontation between him and King Pill. And he's just been getting showered with negative comments, calling him a spineless idiot, a not a stand-up guy, a coward, a mark. And it just goes on. And young Aunt Hefe is greatly affected by these negative comments. It's really taking a toll on him, because he wants to maintain this street gangster persona, but he also doesn't want to stand on business and hold the 16 accountable for his actions. So he has gotten himself into quite a pickle here, and this is what leads us into our first clip of this lesson. This first clip is going to be young Aunt Hefe on the No Jumper Show addressing the backlash and explaining why he is such a coward. Listen to this and pay attention to him. Look at how just unbelievably pathetic he won't even look at the 16. He's basically explaining himself and all of his gang politics to Lush. What? Watch this.
I don't blame nobody, bro. Like, y'all been, like, all my low supporters and fans, they've been hitting me up. They've been on my line. They asking me why I'm not holding Adam 22.
Let's talk about it.
Accountable or whatever. And so, like, my response to that, I already did a video, but I'm going to say this, like, everybody that watched No Jumper, y'all pretty much know.
So he's nervous as fuck. He's taking these deep breaths. His heart's pounding. He can't even breathe. He's like, he's just scared as fuck. And he won't look at the 16. Let's continue.
Everybody that watched No Jumper, y'all pretty much know the podcast space that Adam 22 in. Y'all pretty much know the questions he asked. And I don't pretty much think he was trying to throw me up under the bus. If anything, it was like King Pill. So I just like... So Adam's a civilian. When you talking to the members and the members get asked these questions, that's who it fall upon, because you as a member, as you saying you are, like, I expect you to know how to answer that question. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot, Adam put me on blast like, hey, Aunt Hefe, what's up with that diss track? You took them disses out. I would have known how to answer that to where it just would have shut that completely off to where he wouldn't even have to say it, nothing. It just would have.
So it's crazy, right? Because I feel what you're saying. You saying he tried to throw Ant under the bus, but he tried to throw Peel under the bus. but by default, you was going under that too. Cause so just imagine Peel would have said, "Nigga, come on, whatever you on," and then you, whatever you do, whatever to him. Adam facilitated that shit, right?
Respected it, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, because
All right, so that pretty much didn't make any sense at all, and he just gives this nonsensical non-answer, really. He doesn't even really, he just kind of dances around it, doesn't he? That's so pathetic. So the correct answer is that he is terrified to push back on the 16 out of fear of losing his spot at no jumper. He absolutely understands that he is 100% expendable. He is replaceable. He can be replaced overnight. There's no, I mean, no one would even miss him. And he understands this. And that's why he doesn't say anything, because he knows that he, you know, the 16 would be like, hey, sorry, man, this is a podcast. I got to do what I got to do. You can go. Fuck off. Fuck 8-Tray. Fuck all your homies. Fuck you. And that would pretty much be the end of it at that point. So I just want to show you that now this next part is going to illustrate this perfectly. The 16 is going to start saying some out-of-pocket shit that he shouldn't really be speaking on from a street perspective, and then young Aunt Hefe, instead of pushing back and shutting it down, he does this tick. Whenever the 16 says anything out of pocket, gang Hefe lets out a nervous laugh, and this is his defense mechanism. He's terrified.
I feel like if you're
So this is what we gonna do. We gonna speed this shit up a little bit, bro, cause we seen all this shit. So we gonna go to ant response, bro. Make this shit short and quick, man, for sure.
You're a faceless coward. You're a faceless bitch. I would just like to say that first and foremost. You're a cockroach. You're spineless. You're someone from Adam 22 past that has a beef with Adam 22. Why are you riding this man nuts and no jumper nuts so much? Every segment you do, you take day after day after day and piece it in piece after piece after no jumper segment. Piece it up just to do some content. Is this the only content you spend, Millhouse?
She said, day after day. I was watching Odium Slim, blood. The Slim did a reenaction of Queen Latifah, blood, when she went under the tunnel.
Night after night, seems like
They popped her ass right on up, boy.
You're like the guy in school who was the class clown. Like you give me teacher pet vibes. The guy that got robbed for his lunch pail, always was going home, crying to his parents. Parents coming to the school, teacher conference and stuff like that. Why they picking on Jimmy? Why they messing with Jimmy? Jimmy's like the sweetest child. You're a faceless coward behind a channel with no face. And you got a problem with me when you was riding my nuts in the beginning. Ain't you the same guy that was spinning narratives on Flacco, talking about, oh, Flacco's hating on this guy, young Aunt Hefe guy. He should have been had his just do, should have been on no jumper. But as you see, you got poetic Flacco, he's hating, Jala this, Jala that. Man, you jello pudding pussy pop. You one of them dudes they probably had at the Diddy party, you know what I'm saying, that was walking around with a tuxedo with cocktails in your hand, pussy. You like a trout or salmon, something that belong in the water, but here you is, a faceless channel on YouTube, popping it and talking. You sitting on YouTube trying to talk about politics and talking about what I shouldn't be doing at the table with Adam, but you are a faceless civilian. At least Adam's showing his face. Your pussy ass behind the channel talking about what? Every so often and trying to piece content together to debunk people. You just bricked. You just bricked. And I'm pretty sure spineless cowards like you are the reason why YouTube are coming with these guidelines, with these voices. Because Austin Power, Dr. Doolittle, Jekyll Hyde motherfuckers like you that sit behind a keyboard all day laughing. You like the guy that just watched Dexter Laboratory all day sitting on a couch with a spoon of Jello trying to figure out what you gonna do. How you come with the narrative that
Niggas in a spoon of Jello? What? Damn, bro.
Adam used me as a pawn to mark out King Peel. Now you slowing stuff up, trying to build a narrative and lies because you mad. All you suckers mad because, oh, you ain't hold Adam accountable. You a civilian. A civilian I can't see. I can't hold your pussy ass accountable. You talking behind a faceless channel with a half crescent moon like this. What the f is that, man? Ah, shit out your pink lips. Skateboarder, what you mad at Adam? Adam and beat your ass like in a skateboard context? I know you like one of these dudes from Adam Pass, like he beat your ass in a BMX match or something, or took your girlfriend or some shit like that, and now you doing faceless content. I really got a narrative that I want to run on your weird ass, because I think I got an idea of who your punk ass might be. But what you can't do, you can't come with the narrative that I got on King Pill and then try to change the narrative that King Pill marked me out. How did somebody mark me out that said that I wasn't disrespecting you? How do you feel disrespected? And you dumb jerk, down here in LA, if you ask anybody what they own, they're checking your temperature. Stupid. Leaving it out there for you. To leave it in park or crash. But I know dummies like you from small towns, hick towns, you know what I'm saying, where they stacking hay bales and wearing cowboy boots and, you know what I'm saying, chasing donkey and cattle around. You might not understand, you know what I'm saying, in which I was talking. And I'm
yeah, bro. So as you can see, Hefe upset about that shit, bro. He not taking that shit lightly, fool. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy, right? Because like I said in the other video, when you show hella appreciate, you can't lay your cards on the table with Adam, right? You go up there telling him, yeah, you didn't save my life. I wasn't even able to pay or do this or do that until I came up. He like, oh yeah, this nigga need this shit. He gonna let me do whatever I want to him or say whatever I want to him and shit like that. Feel me? I feel like you gotta stand on your square. You go up there fucking with blood. Yeah, nigga, these the boundaries. You cross them. If it could get like that type shit. I don't care about this, what, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But I understand trying to, like, they want an opportunity and they want to. It's crazy because I'm sure, like, in LA, in a lot of places, No Jumper is looked at with hella prestige, or like it's a goal of niggas. And it's crazy. When I was young, bro, I grew up watching No Jumper. You know what I'm talking about? So younger nigga, I was like, ooh, this shit's saucy. But I always peep little shit though as well. Like, but I will overlook it because I'm like, he in the culture, other niggas with him, they lending their celebrity to the platform, you know, making it what it is. A lot of these people sent their celebrity to you. Now you looked at as like a celebrity. It's crazy, bro, because I feel like he really be over here dingling and mingling in this sector of shit because he can't really get down in that other sector. He want to be accepted over there with the Joe Rogans and shit. That's really what he want to be doing. I don't really fuck with him like that. It seemed like in the real Caucasian community, boy, yeah, but yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm talking about? I understand his frustrations a little bit, whatever. I think Point, he coming from a place of like, yeah, anybody who with them, you can get it, nigga. You talking about, like, I don't weird ass, and they be it's like, it's crazy because Point, I think it's a lot of people who don't want to say what Point be saying or be thinking or what everybody thinking type shit. You know what I'm talking about? And it's balanced at the end of the day. If everybody run around sucking dick and acting like Adam is just like, acting like they made it when they get up there, one hand washing the other, bro. Yeah, y'all working together and it's a match made, right? He got the platform and you got the sauce. And it's been that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, like, hold your head, bro. Don't even trip, nigga. Y'all be trying to get blood pressure high, bro. Don't do it. Let him stall him out. And stall him out. And don't even, you know what I'm talking about? Let that shit get you, feel me? But
say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't know how to make it slow, know how to make it grow. Sell a bitch the game, you gotta charge a bitch hard, it just ain't the same. My young nigga, he insane, he'll yank your brain. You wanna sit up and complain, I want the finer things. I told